In a busy stick figure city, everything feels normal until gravity suddenly vanishes and chaos drifts skyward. A stick figure drops their coffee, but instead of falling, cup and coffee float, leaving pure shock behind.
A floppy-eared stick dog floats away on its leash, dragging its panicked owner straight into the sky. A floppy-eared stick dog floats away on its leash, dragging its panicked owner straight into the sky. A whole stick figure neighborhood lifts off, houses, bikes, and people drifting upward in surreal chaos. Inside a classroom, chalkboards and desks float upward. Kids cling tight, rising with their chairs. Stick figure cars lift from the highway, colliding in slow motion as shocked faces stare outside. A stick figure rises with an umbrella, but as the wind flips it inside out, they soar even higher. Stick figure trees rip from the ground, roots dangling as entire forests float alongside screaming figures. Even skyscrapers loosen and drift away. Tiny stick figures cling to windows, refusing to let go. In a supermarket, carts, bread and fruit drift up, while one kid with a balloon shoots even higher. Out in the fields, farmers, cows and tractors all rip free, drifting skyward as crops tear from the earth. A train breaks from its tracks. Passengers press to windows, watching their ride float into the sky. Stick figure planes lose control. Pilots, passengers, seats, and luggage scatter into thin air. In a packed stadium, the soccer ball, the players, even the roaring crowd, everyone drifts upward together. An orchestra mid-performance breaks loose. Violins, drums, and sheet music rising with the musicians. Inside living rooms, cats, dogs, and couches lift off, owners floating helplessly beside their TVs. Firefighters grip their hoses tight, but water sprays skyward as they themselves float away. In the library, books and lamps swirl upward, while one lone figure clings desperately to a tall shelf. A bus tears from the road. Passengers hover in shock as the giant vehicle drifts into the clouds. In the hospital, beds, doctors, and IV bags all drift skyward, turning order into weightless chaos. Soldiers lose formation as tanks and helicopters rip free, weapons floating out of their hands. Inside a space center, astronauts, panels, and papers drift loose, chaos rising higher and higher. The oceans rise, boats, whales, and swimmers, all drifting skyward with waves that never fall. Mountains rip free from the earth. Climbers dangle desperately as entire peaks float upward. Even planes mid-flight can't escape. Passengers, seats, and luggage spill upward into higher skies. Above Earth, stick figure astronauts float while the planet itself breaks apart beneath them. Satellites snap from orbit, drifting endlessly upward with cars, houses, and countless figures. Even the moon drifts away, while tiny figures on Earth watch both worlds slip into the sky. Stars and galaxies themselves lift, cosmic stick figures drifting into endless empty space. Close up, stick figures cling to each other, thin arms stretching as they drift apart forever. Earth cracks and fragments, floating upward, tiny stick figures scatter into the dark beyond. The sun swells, rays scatter upward, and the planets drift quietly into nothingness. Figures dissolve into lines and circles. Gravity never returns, and silence consumes all. Final scene. One lone stick figure drifts in endless white, minimal, haunting, and silent.